Hello and welcome to the BIG Festoon 2026. We are here, YVT on the road at the AO Arena. Can you believe it? Danny had a dream when she started the BIG Festoon, and from a room of 15 people has grown it to an arena. I am so excited because this time we are coming with intention and we have got real stories to find out who these people are, what they do, and they're going to get loud because closed mouths don't get fed. Let's go get loud with YVT on the road. Hello and welcome back to YVT on the road here at the AO Arena for the BIG Festoon 2026. I am joined by the lovely Emma Jennings from Find Your Bliss Retreats. Welcome back to the studio.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited. You are the queen of retreats, but not just hosting and doing the done for you. You actually train people in how they can host their own retreats.
Yes, and I absolutely just love the retreats. I used to go on so many myself, and you just get so much joy from being on them. And I think it's like when women connect with each other and share their stories, there's like something that happens which can be magical and people can really grow. So I left my business. I was originally in 23 years in sales and marketing.
Wow.
And so I left that because I had a dream of running retreats. And then what I've realised actually was there are a lot of people that run retreats that actually find the sales and marketing side quite difficult, and so they're not actually able to. They're brilliant at what they do, running, like whether it be like a yoga teacher or a coach, but actually when it comes to the sales and marketing, they struggle to be able to fill it and actually make money in the long run. So what I realised was quite quickly, that was obviously being in sales and marketing for 22 years, was I was able to sell my retreats out quite quickly. And people kept saying to me, you need to be helping people. Help me to do this. So that's why that now I set up and sell out your retreats, a course and coaching program to help them. But it's not just, here's the course, go and do it on your own and you're left to your own devices. It's really, I help you every step of the way to make sure that you're doing it correctly and then you're marketing it correctly, and speaking to people correctly on the sales calls so they can actually make money, which is what
we're in business
for. We're not charities, right?
No, it's really interesting to find out how many people are afraid to make money.
Yeah.
And like you say, also we've gone into these businesses with this passion and this love, turned it into a business, and then we're like, oh no, I'll just give it away for free. It's like, no, come on. So tell us more about the program that you've created then. Who is it that's coming on and what are they finding once they've completed that program?
So the program is for anyone that wants to run a retreat basically and wants to do it properly. So it's generally for like wellness professionals or coaches. So what I find is that some people come to me, they might have run one or two before, but like I said, they're not being able to fill it out or make money, or they might be completely new to running retreats. And so I help them, as I said, step by step from, how to find a venue, how to negotiate that deal, how much to charge, right through to obviously all of the sales and marketing, the structures, the funnels, the programs that are good for you to use to actually do it. What I find time and time again is people hate all of the technical side and don't really know where to start. So they get stuck at the very early stages, not knowing how to properly build the funnels or what tech to use. And so I guide them with everything that I do. And then also what happens as well is, people can struggle with their maybe confidence, or when they realise how much they actually need to charge through the retreat, through my through my template, working out all of the pricing, then they might feel actually uncomfortable selling at that price.
Okay.
So, and if you feel uncomfortable going out and selling your retreat at £3,000, then you're not going to be able to sell it, unfortunately. It's about the confidence, believing in your self-worth. So I work on that and coach, guide people through that process as well. But yeah, one of the really important things that comes up as well is, and you know, it's no wonder, because where are we going to get this information? But it's around the like protection and safety and insurance that you need on your retreats. What's interesting is a lot of people don't know that actually to run a retreat, not just a day retreat, but a retreat that where you're having accommodation and you're putting people up. If you are packaging that with anything else, whether it be a yoga session or a coaching session, a workshop, food or anything, you're classed as selling a package holiday. So you actually need tour operator insurance.
Wow.
And so many people don't realise this. And then legally, what goes hand in hand with that is protecting the people's money that come on the retreat. So you also, one of the best things to do is you would need financial failure insurance.
Oh, okay. Financial failure insurance.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So that basically protects, so if people are coming on your retreat paying you money, if for any reason your retreat was not going to run or go bust, if you didn't have the money to pay back the people, you would obviously be, you know, you'd be insured to have that. And a lot of people say to me, oh, well, you know, if I run a retreat and it doesn't go ahead, I'll just give people back their money. And you think, oh, that should be fine. But legally, that isn't okay. I guess it's a bit like, you know, if you're a property landlord or something and you're having someone stay in your house, you have to protect their deposit.
Yes.
I guess it's a similar thing. It's a legal stipulation. So if you weren't to and you were to be found out, you could be fined. So people just don't understand all of the the protection and things.
Airbnb, house with 10 bedrooms, sure, and then I'll teach you a bit of podcasting or something like that. But it's not. It's not as simple for me to do that, but you're making it simple for me to understand how that can happen.
And
that's a time thing, right? So great, I could come on and do that, but I've also still got a business to run.
Yeah.
You also offer a done for you. You've got places that you go, come on, let me do it for you, and here, we're going here.
Yeah, so I've got the done for you, and actually what happens as well with the insurance side, I allow people to run their retreats through my business so that they are protected and insured. So the insurance that we spoke about costs a year, because you can't get it per retreat. You get it for a year. So it costs around £2,500 to have those insurances. So when people work with me and are set up correctly using all of my procedures and everything, then I allow them to run their retreats through my business, so they're legally protected and covered, and they haven't got to have all of that faff with the insurance.
And that's a huge thing. If you're running a retreat for, let's say, 10 people, all of a sudden that's an extra £250 just to cover the insurance alone for ticket.
If you're only running one, then
that changes things hugely.
So I can really help people in that way. And then, as you said, the done for you. So it's a new package that I am setting up, and it's really, really exciting. It's called the Elite Retreat Engine.
Love this.
Yeah, I love it. And all of the new branding that's coming out looks super cool. And so I'm basically helping people pilot their retreat idea without them having to do all of the hard work, all of the heavy lifting, thinking about obviously the insurances, as we said, you know, are done for you. So we find the venue, we work with them to do all of the sales, marketing, and have it sold out. So then they can just show up at the retreat and be able to work their magic at what they do best, create like the most magical experience and transformations for their clients, and then just be able to run that and then sell potentially their high ticket offers on the retreat.
I love this. I love it. Because the more I'm learning in business, and we've been in business for a number of years now, is outsource, delegate the expertise. I'm not an expert. I'd love to run a retreat. I can't think how I would, but I'd love to do it because I just love getting people all together and then giving them all the tools to do their thing. So the thought of me going, and then sitting on a 12-week program, I'm like, I'll never run a retreat then, because also my ADHD brain will just run off after week 1 or 2 and then go, I was on a course. Oops, I forgot about that. Whereas I can just go, hey, Emma, do you just want to build this for me? And let's go and make it amazing. Again, another thing that just is offered and people need it. So that being said, what are really different retreats you're seeing come to life?
There are so many magical retreats. They're really wonderful. You've obviously got, all sorts of, whether it's like helping people with grief, tantric, tantric retreats if you want to get into your femininity, your feminine power. There's someone that I was speaking to the other day running a writing retreat.
Nice.
For new people that want to publish their book.
So good.
New publishers. But there are all sorts. There are hiking retreats. There are retreats for just women 50 plus. There are male retreats, and
So what's your business? It's a retreat.
Yeah.
It's that. What's your passion?
Retreats.
What's your love? Just a generic business retreat.
Yeah.
We're going to make your business brilliant.
Yeah.
I
Should do a podcast retreat.
I'm down for this. Like, I'm absolutely down for this completely. We need to have words. Incredible, Emma. So that being said, people can come to the website and we're going to put all the links and things below, and then on there they can reach out to have a chat and find out, get an audit on their retreat.
Yeah, so I'm running free audits. So if you've got a retreat that you're running and you're in early stages and you're not sure if you've got everything set up correctly, I can talk you through what does need to happen, if you're missing anything, or if you might be doing it amazingly well and going all in the right direction.
You don't need me. Off you go. Enjoy.
But I find a lot of people then might want my help in particular areas, or to run my full program to help them, or even if they're just running and then realise that they actually want to run through my business to save on the insurance, then we can have a chat there. And then the Elite Retreat Engine, I'm running free ignition calls to start pilot your journey on the Elite Retreat Engine to success for your retreat.
Phenomenal. So if you are looking for a retreat, you want to get your business out there a bit differently and bring your audience to you in the most amazing way, Emma is the lady to come to. We're going to stick all her links, all her details below. Go and check them out in the show notes and description. Emma, thank you so much for joining me in the studio.
Thank you. It's been lovely speaking with you today.
The BIG Festoon is at the AO Arena.
What an absolute step up. This is incredible.
I'm feeling energised. Ask me that in 2 days' time.
Just had our rehearsals on stage. It was sick. Yeah.
How are you feeling, Danny?
Tonight is the VIP drinks reception. We're going to be having some great conversations, but honestly, I can't believe we're here. I am so excited for the next 2 days.
We're going to hold your heart. We're going to make hope in your eyes, and you're going to have the most fantastic time.
I can't even put it in words how excited I am.
It's going to be fun, it's going to be high energy, it's going to be really informative, you're going to learn some incredible things.
How far we've come since we were in Bolton Stadium only last year.
Can't even describe being on stage in front of that amount of people.
I am taking so much away from this incredible event. What's been so amazing so far is the energy of everyone here. They love being here. They want to connect with people. And of course, the amazing Danny, Mother Wallace.
We've just upgraded, haven't we? We've upgraded. Day one is done, but guess what's to come? Bedlam Bingo!
Big Festoon Bingo, how are we doing tonight? It wasn't me, all the sixes, all the threes, number 33! Dinosaur! Do you know what? I'm interested in the question.
Love you, Rory!
Big Festoon is different to any other event, let alone business event. The heart is people with heart wanting to show up as themselves, wanting each other to show up as themselves, all running businesses, running projects, leading teams, and we want to bring our best selves to that.
Such a lovely feeling to always come back here year after year.
A lot of emotions released. Lots and lots of love in the room, and I feel really motivated and inspired to just go and share the love even more.
Phase 1. We're coming back in March next year. I will see you then.